In today's video, I'm going to answer a email from actually an inbox I got from someone on Instagram about a situation that they're in, and essentially their ex left them for someone else. They monkey branched and got into a new relationship. In today's video, we're going to talk about a DM that I got from someone on Instagram. And essentially, what happened was her boyfriend of 2 years monkey branched over to a coworker that she didn't see it coming. And it was so abruptly, she said, the breakup happened that she didn't have a lot of time to like really adjust to them falling out of love because she thought they were very well intact. So I'm going to read that for you. Hey, I've been really struggling with a breakup. My ex and I were together for 2 years. The day after our anniversary, he broke up with me. I was completely blindsided and he started seeing someone else within 2 weeks. Within a week, and within 2 weeks, they had booked a holiday together. This is one of his colleagues and someone I know that he has been out drinking with on a couple of occasions. This whole thing that's happening right now, this situation is a monkey branch because essentially what monkey branching is, someone has already found, or your person has already found someone else, and they just kind of test the waters a little bit to build that rapport, build that connection with them. And before they leave you, they make sure that everything with this other person is going to be solid. It's going to be, I guess, essentially stable. So I feel like monkey branching relationships don't work out. They work out the least because it isn't built on anything that's substantial. Even a regular rebound relationship, when someone has like, broken up, they fell out of love, they're taking a month or two to like actually like, get into another relationship. That's even healthier because at least they had that time in between where they had like a little bit of a buffer. Now, this is my opinion. Of course, this isn't proven, but from what I've seen in the past, relationships that burn out really quickly, it's usually when someone has left someone for someone else, right? It's usually when they haven't taken that time to actually process their emotions and their feelings about the relationship that just ended. So this is what monkey branching relationships are, is when someone has hopped out of one thing and gotten into another one. I never thought anything of it because it was always a group setting and I trusted him. Deep down, I believe he is my soulmate and I'm struggling with letting him go. I want him back so badly. I'm very much not okay with the fact that he's seeing someone else already. It's killing me. Yeah, when you're getting out of a relationship and it was 2 years, there was so much that so such a rapport that you have with that person. You essentially knew him. Essentially, you were best friends. And when they hop out of this and get into a relationship with someone else, it can be really hurtful and actually really kills your self-esteem because you started to feel like this other person is better than you, or that you could have done something right. You could have done something wrong in a relationship where you feel like you could have showed up better. And unfortunately, this relationship, the soulmate deal, I really feel like there's no such thing as soulmates. Now, hear me out, people. You guys can talk to me down in the comments section. We can actually have a little bit of a discussion about it as to why you feel soulmates are a real thing. For me to be living in this small town that I'm living in, for me to believe that I found my soulmate right here in this town of not even 50,000 people, I feel is unrealistic. What are the odds of you finding your soulmate in that particular time in your life, that particular area of your life? It can be in college. Like if you think about the people that you hung out with when you were 20, in your 20s, your early 20s, you felt like they were your best friend. They were the best thing that's ever come into your life, or even a person that you were dating. You felt like they were the best thing in your life. But then when you turn 30, you turn 40, you kind of grew apart. I mean, will you still be thinking that that person is your soulmate in that time? I mean, for me, I think it's just more of like an insecure attachment with that person. You could be trauma bonded. You could be something that happened. It could be something in your life that went down, and that person helped support you through it. Or it could be something that you helped support them through, where you just really had this deep connection in that moment of your life. So when you see someone that's been with someone for 2 years, like think about if you met him at 18 and you were lucky to live 70 years, you go all the way to 80 together. How many trials and tribulations do you think you'll have in between that 70-year span? Pretty sure a lot, and that's what you'll hear from a lot of these couples that are older. They'll tell you it wasn't easy. At times I wanted to leave. And in fact, sometimes we did break up. But this notion of a soulmate, I feel is, it's talked about too much. I feel like relationships should be more of a spiritual connection that you do have with that person. But to the degree that you feel like that's the only one, if you guys have been following me for long enough, you know how I feel about the one, like the myth of the one. I don't think it's actually a real thing. I mean, there's just so many people that shows up in your life at a certain time, like I said before, that can really feel like you just have this deep, deep connection with. So she goes on to ask me, how do I get over this? I'm very much not okay with the fact that he's seeing someone else. It's killing me. It's been 5 weeks and he's been seeing her and I'm still broken. I don't know what to do. Part of me believe he is rebounding and he hasn't processed the breakup, but part of me thinks he has just moved on that quickly. I don't know what to believe. If someone can just easily go on, I posted a quote on my Instagram saying that as you lay awake at night and you're thinking about texting this person that doesn't reciprocate your feelings, just don't do it. They're not on the same wavelength as you. They're not on the same page. And if someone has moved on quickly like this, your only thing to do, your best bet, is to just cut off communication with them, go into no contact, give them the opportunity to have what they feel they want, which is someone else, which is for you to be out of their life. And she said that he continued to message her for 2, 3 weeks after. And I tell people all the time that's a very dangerous game to play. You have to give them that reset time. You have to give them that breakup right away, or else you're helping them. You're actually helping them get over you. You're going to be essentially weaning them off of you, where they can build this stronger connection and bond with this other person. They are eventually going to just discard you. I hate to be blunt about it, but I've seen it too many times. So if you give them that opportunity to build that and also have you as the emotional fallback, you're pretty much setting yourself for failure for sure. I also asked her, why do you feel this is your soulmate? She said, just everything. How we connected at the start of our relationship. No one's ever looked at me like that before. How easy is it to be around him? I can always be myself. He was always so supportive and loving, and I want to build a life with him. I can't picture my future without him in it. He feels like home. How many of you guys have been in a relationship with someone that you felt like was home? Like, put it in the comment section. How many of you guys felt like you lost that person that you'll never be able to find again? That is a very dangerous mindset to have because if you lost your soulmate at the age of 25, let's say, you're going to have a very grim future, right? You're going to really struggle to even be present with anyone in the future because the instant that they go out and have a baby with someone else or they go off and get married or do the things that, normal people do when they move on from relationships, you're going to be stuck. So the best thing that you can do is take away what you can take away from the relationship, take away the learning lessons, take away the memories that you guys made, and take away the happiness that that person brought you in that time of your life. But it's not a healthy thing to sit around and obsess over the person. Take inventory of the relationship. Take inventory on how you showed up, how they showed up, some of their background, some of your background, what you need to heal, what you can do better. Actually, journal about it. Journal about how this person showed up. Journal about how they truly showed up and some of the things that you found to be annoying, not something that you felt was aligning with your values. Because there's always something. People don't just break up for absolutely no reason. So if you found this video of any value, please like, comment, and share. You can reach out to me on my other social media accounts, or you can reach out to me on my website. All those links are in the description below. And always remember, when you go be loved, you'll never have to find it. Namaste.